Like like those two. Those are gonna stand the test of time. It's easily going to be like going into 2019. It's going to be the Smash meme that everybody's just going to keep going on.
Yeah, it's years of research.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a new.
Like, come on, dog. He's got years of research. Years, plural. That's more than one for the folks watching at home who can't follow along.
Oh God.
Plural.
Oh man.
Multiple.
It's just like it's gonna be like one of those things like. It's gonna be a part of like gymming, or you're a gym, or you're Johning, or so it's just gonna be just years of research.
You're Jimmy Johning,
Jimmy
Johning. All the newfangled Smash lingo. We're gonna have friendlies, gonna have mixies, throwing a couple of guesses here and there.
What are these meteors? All I knew.
Oh yeah,
was
the meteors.
Spikes. Back in my day, we call them shine spikes.
All right, so we got.
Panda,
kind of a bad blast from the past. We got Panda rocking the Isabelle.
Is that Demitus?
Yeah, Demitus is here.
Demitus.
Demitus is here. He's been rocking Pokemon Trainer.
Oh.
He's been doing a lot of really good work.
I want to see if he's still thinking about playing Sonic.
I mean, I've heard that that's another character that kind of wants in this game. Or at least wants to explore. But for the moment, Pokemon Trainer kind of seems to be his thing right now.
And so now, and then we have on the other side Panda Bair.
Yep.
Who is really just putting Isabelle on the map, I believe.
Yeah. Honestly, he was always like I considered him as the best villager in North America in Smash 4. He's already putting in so much work with this character.
Yeah.
Not just Isabelle, but also villager. Still staying true to his guns.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not gonna take out his secrets, but and he also does want to pick up Joker, obviously, when he comes out. He's a big Persona fan. He plays the characters that he likes, he just generally like. And, he really loves Animal Crossing. It's his favorite game, so of course he's going to rock that Isabelle. He's going to rock that Villager. And he's also going to rock the Charizard side to the face. But rebuttal. Hi, Isabelle.
Just like waving to the crowd. Like, oh, I see you. He's just so like, hey, Mom, I'm on Twitch. Come on.
Yeah, she's so cute. Yo, if Panda, taunts again, it's got to be a Pogs. Panda's is very smart on always catching what you're gonna do. He's like infamous for his reads.
Yeah. Oh no, that's one of the things that honestly put him on a map as a player is that he's really good at just getting reads and using them to kind of just eliminate the options of your opponent.
Yeah, and he knows his character. He knows his character well, and even granted, Isabelle was probably not too much different to pick her up. Obviously, learning different mechanics, but even then, he knows where that pot's going to be landing. He knows where he wants to shoot his bears, his fairs. He knows where he wants to put the Lloyd and where he wants to fish for.
Yeah.
He's always been someone who wants to he aims for his target and he shoots. Always. And Demitus is having a really tough time really getting in there. Panda Bair's gonna
getting the fishing rod and getting that pretty easy up throw. And now up a full stock and some pretty good percent. But Demitus getting some offense started here. The tech chase on the platform, back throw, putting Panda Bair off stage. Neutral air, he's going to be able to tether back with the fishing pole. More setups, almost rolled into the Lloyd Rocket. And we go switching over to the Squirrel right now. We're going, plant.
Ivysaur's broken. I think Ivysaur is the best one out of all three of them.
Honestly, here's the thing. When you say, it's oh, well, Squirrel's the best, I don't think that you really can approach this character with that kind of mentality. It's you can go all Ivysaur, you'll be fine, dog. Or, no, Charizard's the one that's OD. No, it works as a unit. You got to treat Pokemon Trainer like a whole team. It's a team. Everybody else is playing a solo sport, but Pokemon Trainer, it's a team sport. And there is no I in team. There is an I in Charizard, though, and he almost got sent off the top, but responding right back with that Flare Blitz.
Joe, I love you.
my
Lloyd's going to do it.
Some fireworks. Panda Bair on his Caddy Perry game. You know what it is. Isabelle showing up with the Lloyd Rockets buried in the ground. Have you ever seen that fan theory where it's the reason why all the stuff is buried in the ground in this town is because Isabelle goes out before the mayor wakes up every morning and buries it so that you have stuff to do in the game.
Aww.
Isabelle, honestly, Isabelle's the hardest
so
worker, and like the only thing that because her birthday was actually this month. Like,
really?
Yeah. And honestly, at least in my little own world, it's confirmed that one of the birthday gifts that she got was a full week's off of work because she does not take any vacations.
This character's so wholesome.
But yeah, still, give my girl some work. Give my girl some vacation.
Why did I get so much joy from hearing?
She only gets 1 hour of sleep per night, man. I'm not even that bad. And I'm unemployed. She got a full-time job.
Again, why did I get so enjoyed hearing about Isabelle facts? Like that, it's just wholesome.
Yeah.
She's cute. She's adorable. But you know who else is adorable? Ivysaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ivysaur good, dude.
My second favorite Pokemon. Well, Venusaur.
All right, right now, trying to trap at the ledge. Got to be aware of that. So one of the things that, honestly, you would think, okay, I'm not going to get trapped by this, really, but you end up getting trapped anyway. Isabelle's jab, the squeaky toy hand.
Yeah, it's
At
cute, but it applies so much pressure.
Here's the thing, like at higher percents, if you keep getting hit by, like, it actually does a pretty good amount of hit stun, so like you can jab a lot of times and still get stuck in it.
And Panda uses it as he did like Villager's jab in Smash 4.
So one thing that you'll definitely notice Panda do, one of his game plans, and this is by design of the character, if you see Isabelle plant the Lloyd Rocket right there, one of the things that you can do is that if you just stand behind it and throw out the fishing rod, you have multiple options covered. So if they try to jump in, get them with the fishing rod. If they try to approach on the ground, they'll activate the Lloyd Rocket. All by design.
Yeah.
That's hanging the dollar on the fishing rod. Just be like, all right, follow it. There you go. You got to be quicker than that.
There you go. Yeah, and we're seeing a different. Yo.
Ooh, the stop sign.
I was expecting the popper. Not gonna lie. Ooh, very ballsy landing with the nair.
Yeah, I like that's the thing that. With these, like if you can extend it further when extending these smash attacks further, that you really never know when it's going to rip. So, yeah, landing like that was really ballsy, but
yeah,
it kind of paid off. It gave him backstage position.
Yeah, that's true. So, like I was saying, we're seeing a different type of like style Panda where, you know, last week he got, or 2 weeks ago, he got second.
You got second at the very first one.
Right, and he landed on Grands on winner's side, and he was able to beat out on winners. And he kind of played an Isabelle that was very kind of campy, some would say. You know, a quote-unquote boring play style.
Honestly, like this kind of Isabelle, he seems to have refined it a little bit more, where it's kind of combining the play style that he's normally used to with Villager, but also realizing that, you know, Isabelle actually has some offensive tools that she can use.
Yeah.
And like he's not afraid to like get in, get some pressure out, and then when he feels like it, especially at the higher percents, he's hanging back.
And the funny thing is, and I don't think he's conscious of it. I think he's just doing it because it's like it just feels like nature to him. Like it feels natural to him. So he's probably just playing this as if he would, like, because he's now getting more comfortable with Isabelle. He's just kind of playing it with ease because he knows what she can do.
So might just keep going for these flare blitz, but he's got to watch out because it'll land him, and some people are like right there, being in disadvantage and getting that recovery. Oh, I like, you know, that's so smart. Like putting out the Lloyd Rocket, and it's like, all right, go ahead. I don't care about it.
That up actually has like surprisingly amount of reach. It reaches from both behind her and just in front. It's just
it's got a wide swath of a hitbox.
Yeah. And Panda likes utilizing it a lot. It's something that, like, no pun intended, but he literally brushes off his opponents.
Yeah, like on the ground, like it's definitely got a lot of wide reach, and it's able to, and that recovery, able to kind of duck and weave back to the ledge.
He has said that Isabelle's recovery is worse than Villager's.
By a little bit. It's still a really good recovery.
And that, well, it's easy. It's more gimpable, I should say.
Yeah.
So he's learned to be like very careful with it because he kind of like has to. If not, he's just gonna get gimped. I guess like her balloons are easier to pop.
All right, hitting him with the slingshots.
We haven't seen much of the
just at range. Yeah, honestly, Demitus is one of those Pokemon trainers that doesn't stay on Squirtle, only stays on Squirtle for like the beginning, like 50%, just to kind of get that damage racked on. And then after that, switches over to the heavier hitters.
Yeah, he's just been kind of like staying mainly Ivysaur.
He's trying to fish for a back air right now. And now this is just textbook Panda Bair, sticking back on the ledge, not approaching.
Well,
Biding his time, knowing that.
So much pressure.
Panda knows that if he approaches, it's going to be the stock. So he's just trying to milk out this last stock for as long as he can. The Squeak Toy Hammer trying to come out, but not going to be enough.
Oh, Demitus.
Demitus with a taunt, and the taunt canceled with the drop through on the platform. Getting it off of his chest in a hurry.
Getting spicy. But Demitus actually making it a one-stock game, but he does have quite a bit of percent racked on, and we're going to see if he can make this comeback or if Panda is going to take a 2-0.
So far, doing a good job of just kind of staying at range. Double forward air. Gotta be careful. Oh, that's safe on shield. That's almost going to be it. Trapped at the ledge, going fishing. No catch. Tries for the stop sign. Doesn't fall through it. Gotta be careful.
Yo.
In those exchanges in the air.
Oh! I heard Leffen's voice. I heard it. I'm a god. Oh my.
Bro, he just put that all on the table with that downer. He's just like trying to think, okay, you know what? This is my time. I got to put it all on the table.
Yo,
that is the Falcon instincts kicking in, man.
Yeah.
That is that is the most. That's honestly the ballsiest play. You think that's not showing up on Yeet Smash or anything? I mean, come on, look at Demitus. Okay. He's so dialed in.
Yeah. Even
my man's got 9 white chromosomes. He's a man.
This is so entertaining. This game is amazing. It's hype. Oh Lord. Demitus. He is. I feel like if he would have came out to a lot more stuff in Smash 4, he would have been a phenomenal player for that. And granted, he was.
He was PR'd for a very long time. But the thing is that now he's
got that buff.
Yeah, he got that buff.
Yeah, the ultimate buff.
It's new game, new rules.
Oh my Lord.
Starting off the game really strong.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this is
he made Panda switch off.
And keep in mind, this is winner's quarters, so this is the last. This is the last best of 3 set before you go off.
Ooh.
Oh, he was holding on to that bowling ball for dear life. That is testing his upper arm strength.
Yeah. It was so. It's funny because we literally saw the exact same interaction in the last game, except reverse.
Except reverse. But this time now it's Panda Bair holding that bowling ball. Of course, like that's one of the things.
Scary. Bowling ball scary.
Panda Bair, like that's the one thing that Panda likes to fall back on is because like that's the one thing that he was always super good at in Smash 4 was getting your opponent off stage, exhausting all their options, and then just finishing with the bowling ball.
Which I think is it's gonna benefit Panda way more because so now obviously you're limited to 1 air dodge that has a lot of lag, so you got to rely on it. So if people are accustomed to Panda dropping the bowling ball, and if he knows that, he can explore his options. Maybe go off the ledge and make it look like he's gonna forward smash, and in reality he's gonna spike them or he's gonna do something else.
Exactly.
And it's really nice to see how like the newer mechanics are like holding up with the higher players. You know, people who are like the top 5 of Chicago and top 5 of Ohio and all that. Seeing all the professionals and how well they adapt to these mechanics.
Going back to the zoning game, both of them just kind of fishing for their respective options. Demitus looking for that back air. He knows that if he gets the sweet spot on that, that is going to be the KO no matter what. He tries for the up B out of shield, but Panda drifting just out of reach. Switching over to Squirtle now.
Nope.
Rotation over to the Ivysaur. That's the one that like he just wanted to safely switch over Pokemon.
You can tell that it is Demitus' most comfortable.
Oh yeah. He uses Ivysaur for all the other situations except for kill options. Whenever there's a kill option on the table, that's when he chooses over to the Charizard. But was in danger there. Gonna chop down the tree, gets the log out. Up throw might just barely. Good DI from Panda Bair.
But if he's grabbed again, then he's definitely done. So then has to make sure that he doesn't get grabbed.
Oh, but
come on,
a little bit too overzealous on the approach, and he gets the tree.
It's a new game, and we're still approaching tree. Come on.
All right, back on ledge. Directional air dodge. Stuck in Squirtle for a little bit.
Wow, I'm surprised that Up Tilt actually was able to scoop Squirtle in.
It's still a really good tool to use. Like, granted, people fall out of it a lot more, but it's still something that you can use.
That is, it's such a, it's a move that kind of like lags on the startup, but pops immediately.
Exactly. All right, out of shield nair. Doing really good. Like, honestly, out of shield nair, that's the one option that Demitus has been exploiting a lot by ledge, because anytime that Panda wants to get off and started, it's always by getting something off of the ledge. And if you just stick in shield, you're just patient enough. You just wait for Panda to come back on stage eventually, and that's just a free option, And that's same for Charizard. Starting to get the back airs down. Here we go, back onto the Ivysaur.
Is still trying to find a way to really get in there, but Panda's not really letting him.
He is slowly but surely clawing his way back into this.
Yeah, the Razor Leaves are starting to rack up damage. Panda covering all the options that for Demitus' approach, and it's making it very hard to Demitus even find some sort of kill option.
He's making the pressure.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's
really consistent. Nice nair. The flare blitz onto the Lloyd Rocket. What? No. Oh my God. And Panda Bair is going to take that set in a pretty odd exchange at the end there, but we'll take that. He's into winner semis.